Dillian the Body Snatcher right here. It's a champ. Big up to Sporting Icon. Subscribe. Otherwise, I might pay you guys a visit.
Right, so Tyson Fury is not happy about Anthony Joshua fighting Kubray Pulev. He's saying it's a fight that he doesn't want to see. All he wants to see is the three fight each other. Him, Wilder, Joshua, all fighting each other. That's all he wants to see. Everybody else outside those three are just heavyweights trying to gate crash the party, and he's not interested in any of them. And this is what Tyson Fury had to say. To be honest with you, Pulev and Joshua are a pair of beep beep beeps, both of them. I'm not sure if I can say beep 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 on the radio, but what the F. It's not a fight that really interests me, Pulev and Joshua. I only want to see the big fights, and unfortunately for Pulev, he's not part of the scene unless he gate crashes the party. The fights I want to see is me versus Wilder, me versus Joshua, and Joshua versus Wilder. That's it. There's no other players. The rest of the people are just trying to gate crash the heavyweight division. But as far as Pulev is concerned, he's a brave and strong fighter. I haven't seen too much of Pulev because he hasn't been out there much. The things that I have seen, he definitely puts up great fights. Klitschko and stuff, I think he's strong-willed and strong-minded. Tyson Fury statement. So within that one statement, he's kind of like contradicting himself. He hasn't seen too much of Pulev, but he's saying that he's a strong-willed top competitor, right? Now, what he's not saying is that Pulev actually defeated his own cousin, Hughie Fury. That's how he became the mandatory, right? Which is why Joshua had to fight him. So anybody who's not happy about Joshua fighting Pulev, well, if you don't want to see it and you're saying that he shouldn't fight him, so you're saying that he should vacate the belt. That's what you're saying. He should vacate that IBF World Heavyweight title, thus pushing back any chance of undisputed. So whether you want to see the fight or whether you don't, you have to agree that what you don't want to do or see is Anthony Joshua vacate that belt. Unless, of course, you're a real hater. Now, I would love nothing more than Tyson Fury to defeat Deontay Wilder. I think that would be absolutely epic. And then go take on his mandatory in Dillian Whyte. That's what I want to see. Then the winner go fight Anthony Joshua. Now, we know Tyson Fury, he's talked about how he's got like a 3-fight plan. He's going to fight Wilder in 2 weeks' time. Then he's going to fight Wilder again at later in the year. And then he wants to go fight Joshua. Now, I know people don't want to hear this, but that ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. Listen, I believe that he will beat Wilder on February, and I believe that he will beat him again at the end of the year. But is he going to fight Joshua after that as his third and final fight? No. And I'll tell you why. Because Dillian Whyte is the mandatory. That fight will be called immediately after. And as Eddie Hearn is a promoter of Dillian Whyte and Anthony Joshua, do you really think that Eddie Hearn would put in Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury straight away and have the absolute nerve and the audacity to say to Dillian Whyte, I've been batting for you, I've been saying how you should get your world title shot, but you know what, I'm going to make the call, you're not having that fight, we're going to make a fight for undisputed against Joshua. Do you really think he's going to do that? Or do you think he's going to go, right, Dillian, you've been waiting for your opportunity, now go fight Tyson Fury? Because what Eddie Hearn's going to want to hope, or he's going to want to happen and hope that would happen, is that Dillian Whyte fights Tyson Fury, Dillian Whyte beats Tyson Fury, Dillian Whyte versus Anthony Joshua undisputed, as both his guys double bubble, right? That's the only way to look at it. Now, ultimately, Dillian Whyte, he has to stay on track, of course. Anthony Joshua, he needs to keep hold of his belts by fighting Pulev and then Usyk. And Tyson Fury's got to defeat Deontay Wilder. Not necessarily in 2 weeks' time. That is a giveaway fight. There's no real point to that one. In all honesty, there's no point to it because they're going to fight again, and that's going to be the one. So the one at the end of the year, the one who walks away with the belt, that's going to be the most important fight. Let's be honest about it. In my opinion, I think that they made a bit of a mistake signing a rematch clause. But it is what it is. Now, to say that Pulev is not a fight that he wants, and no other heavyweight out there except for Joshua, Fury and Wilder really matters, well, it does, because you've got Dillian Whyte there. Because Dillian Whyte, let's be honest, he's been avoided by Deontay Wilder. He's been ducked also by Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury had the opportunity to fight him for the WBC Diamond belt that he asked for, and he didn't do it. Tyson Fury replaced Dillian Whyte as the mandatory. We all know that situation. It's got corruption written all over it, okay? But listen, we're all Team Tyson Fury, right? We all want Tyson Fury to defeat Deontay Wilder. It would make us very, very happy. No doubt about it. But are we going to see undisputed? Hey, listen, if Tyson Fury's got 3 fights left in his contract, and that's going to be it. He ain't going to do no more contracts, no more fights. Well, we ain't going to see Joshua versus Fury. We ain't going to see it unless Fury vacates that newly crowned belt. So Dillian goes fight for the vacant, then he can fight Joshua, but it won't be for undisputed. That's the truth of it. I know some people don't want to hear that, but that is the truth of it. But to say that he doesn't want to see Pulev, well, nobody really wants to see him take on Seferi, Francisco Pianetta, Tom Schwartz, and Otto Wallin. When you look at Anthony Joshua's resume, it's far better than Tyson Fury. Whether you're a Joshua fan or whether you're not, the reality is, it's far better. And again, Joshua, and I don't want to talk about this bit, but he has Dillian Whyte on his resume. Something that Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder wanted no part of. And that's a fact. He's got Povetkin on there. Is Povetkin better than Otto Wallin and Tom Schwartz? Absolutely. Is he better than Luis Ortiz and Dominic Brazil? Absolutely. And the list goes on. So, again, with Joseph Parker as well. Dillian Whyte has Joseph Parker on his resume. Anthony Joshua has Joseph Parker on his resume. Not Wilder or Fury have a Joseph Parker on their resume. Tyson Fury, yes, he defeated Vladimir Klitschko back in 2015. Is he the same fighter now? I don't know. Hopefully he is. Hopefully. But I don't think that he is yet. He might be. He might be. But Fury, he beat Vladimir Klitschko to get all the belts. Except for the one that he's going to be fighting Wilder for. Joshua then had to fight Charles Martin and Vladimir Klitschko and Joseph Parker to get all those belts. So Joshua done it the long way around. Joshua done it the hard way around. Did he not? Anyway, so as far as Joshua not fighting the best, well, okay, who's he supposed to fight? You could say, well, he could fight Tyson Fury, he could fight Deontay Wilder. Yeah, but they don't want to sign to fight him. Wilder turned down $120 million. What more do you really have to do? Anyway, listen, that's Tyson's views, and Tyson is entitled to his own views. Tomorrow I'll probably say something different, but anyway, it's what it is. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.